Welcome back to Dueling Park News. My name is Chase and I am here at the Swan Resort at Walt Disney World. And you may be wondering, why are you here at the Swan Resort? This isn't a typical theme park vlog or video or update. Well, I've had the opportunity to come stay at the Swan, not the Dolphin. You'll hear me use that terminology a lot, the Swan and Dolphin, if you are not familiar with the Disney resorts. I will be staying at the Swan here, and I'll be showcasing what the room I'm staying in looks like, as well as the resort amenities and just walking around the resort itself. And again, usually the terminology states Swan and Dolphin, but I will be at the Swan. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and get checked in, and I will go up to the room. Coming into the Swan Resort, you will see two massive swan statues up on top, and they look very pretty. Also, the color scheme of this resort is very vintage. Here is a good look at the valet and checking in vehicle drop-off area, as well as how you enter in from the main entrance. So over there where you see that bus back there, past those three swan statues, that is the parking lot. You also have valet parking over there as well. But we are going to go ahead and make our way into the lobby. And then here's a shot of the swan statues facing the lobby. So I'm now facing the lobby, looking at the three swans. We've got the east elevators, and we've got the west elevators. We also have a little Java shop over here as well. I will be staying over here on the east side. Well, let's go ahead and make our way up to the room where my luggage should be. Before I head to the elevator, I did see a Star Wars Galaxy's Edge backdrop over here that you can take photos with. Little do they know that I'm actually part of the Resistance. All right, let's hop on the elevator. Ooh, two are gold, and two actually have a Magic Kingdom and Epcot wrap on the doors. All right, so I just tapped my card, so let's go in and check out the room now. And right off the bat, I see how spacious it is in here. Sorry, the door slammed pretty loud right then. But look how spacious it is right here. Now we come over here, I see the Holy Grail, the toilet. We come in here, let me turn the light on. Boom, here we are, flex in front of the mirror. Let's go over here. Ooh, look at the two sinks. Okay, that's cool. You can do it all in here too. We'll turn this light on. Boom, we'll flex in front of the mirror again. And then we will turn around to take a look at the shower. So the shower is always one of my favorite parts because, hey, it's the shower. We gotta have a good one if you're staying at a Disney hotel, which, you know, I know the whole Marriott situation with this, but look at this. Look at that. We have two shower heads. I assume if we stand in here, yeah, there's a little toggle right here, a little switch to use the bigger shower head, but we will come back out, flex in front of the mirror one more time, and turn this way. Turn the light off, and turn the light off. Wow, okay, so we got the two queens. I believe I don't think I was down for a king, but I think I just got the two queens. But still, I mean, it's two queen beds, plenty of room on each side as well. Then we come over here, we see that the Swan and Dolphin is up on the TV. Thank you, Marriott. It's a beautiful program you have right here. And then we can turn to our left, and we see that there is a glass desk and a chair, as well as another chair over here in the corner. And oh, we got a little veranda, a little patio. So let's see. Am I pulling this the right way? Where is the middle? 1 second. Sorry, that was kind of hard to do with one hand, so let me just pull this all the way back. It was tucked over here in the corner, and check this out. We have a full little patio right here, and it's got a lock on it too. So let's take this bad boy, and let's slide the door. And we have a great view of Epcot. So maybe Epcot is a little too generous to say. We do see the dolphin over here. There's the dolphin. And here is where you take the boats over to Epcot. The walkway is also back here. So there's a giant walkway that connects both the Swan and the dolphin. This walkway right here will take you over to the Boardwalk Resort, which is in our view, right here, all these colors. And if you don't go to the boardwalk, you can keep on walking around the route over here and you'll go over to Yacht Club. And it's funny because I can actually hear a lot of the music and people, sounds like people screaming, people laughing. But I'll show you what I mean by the generous view, or I was being generous of the view of Epcot. So if it wasn't for this one big tree limb coming up right here, we could directly see Spaceship Earth from our room. Well, my room. It's our room. You guys are here with me in spirit. But if you look over here to your right, you can see the show building for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. It's also a very lovely day here in Disney World. So I'm going to check out the resort some more and then possibly head over to Epcot for the rest of the afternoon. But before I do that, let's take another look at the room. And before I close the door, here is what the little patio looks like. Little veranda, little patio, little porch, whatever you want to call it. You do get 2 chairs and a little coffee table. But I will walk from the outside in, and you can see where I hid my luggage. Don't look at that. And then you'll see the room from the sliding glass door. Again, it is very spacious. Like, this is such a spacious room for just 2 queen beds. So don't fear about room or anything like that. This has got plenty of room. All right, we have left the room and came back downstairs to the lobby level and the elevators that I got on. There's actually a little door right here, a little exit to a nice little garden area that you can sit in. Here is a look at that garden area, and it also has a Swan water fountain. Looks very similar to the one we just saw inside, just a little bit more of a terracotta color scheme that matches the outdoor of the hotel itself, the color scheme of the hotel. But yeah, got some picnic tables, got some umbrellas, and we got some lights out here. Now that I have made it back to the Swan fountain in the lobby, I'm actually going to turn the opposite way and head down this nice hallway where we'll see both gardens on each side. The one that I was in is over here on the right, and there's another one on the left that features the same setup. But we're going to come to the end of this hallway where we will reach another little, kind of like, I don't want to say atrium, but another little intersection. So in this intersection over here, we have the Chill frozen drink bar. We've got another restaurant heading that way. We've got the access causeway to the Dolphin and other areas. And then we have a restaurant over here. Let's read the name of it. So this is actually the Il Molino, and I apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but it has a nice Italian steak vibe. And if I head the opposite way toward the Lakeview room, we will come across another restaurant and another bar. And it looks like that this restaurant and bar are separate. Let's see what they are. We've got Kimonos and we've got the Garden Grove. Here is a look at the Kimonos menu. It does offer food. Looks like we've got some sushi rolls and we've got some starters and soups and salads. And here is a look at the menu for the Garden Grove, and they do offer brunch. I'll zoom in on that. It's a very small brunch menu, but they also offer a bigger entree menu over here, which looks like more of your brunch. And then behind the menu, they have windows looking into the little bake shop bakery where we see them making some desserts and pastries. Oh, they actually have a beehive cake right here with, next to these wedding cakes. I'm assuming these are wedding cakes. And a little egg cake. It looks like a broken egg cake or something. I can't see it back there, but again, you can see them back here working hard. Well, now we're heading back into our little intersection that we came from, and we're going to walk out towards the causeway that can take you to the Dolphin Resort now. Through the automatic doors, we do get a grand view of what to expect. And as you can see, we are leaving the Swan, and we are heading towards the long walkway that takes you to the Dolphin Resort. Again, these are 2 separate resorts, but they are always mentioned together because, look, they got the same color scheme, they share the same land almost, and here's the backside of the Swan, and that's the backside of Dolphin. If we actually turn right instead of walking straight down that way, you will see a bridge right here. And this bridge, and there goes the boat that takes you to Epcot. This bridge will take you over to the Boardwalk Resort as well as the Yacht Club. And if you keep walking through them, and mind you, this is not a long walk at all, you can actually get to Epcot, the side entrance. I believe it's called International Gateway. Now, I'm personally not going to head that way. I'm going to go back towards the causeway, and I'm going to head on the opposite side to show you the pool and fitness center. So again, I exited out of the Swan. Here is the long causeway to the Dolphin. I say long, but it's not that long. If we come left out of the Swan, we can make our way this way on another big pathway. Straight ahead of us, if you're wondering what hotel that is actually, again, it's like they're all part of the same group, but not. That is the Swan Reserve. That is a relatively newer hotel. It is over here, both, I believe, I'm assuming, I shouldn't assume, I should double check right now. All three of these are operated by the Marriott. I know the Swan and Dolphin are. I would assume, and I would say it's safe to assume, that the Swan Reserve is as well. Now, the Grove Garden that we just looked at, or Garden Grove restaurant, is actually housed in that nice little structure right there. And if you see, you can actually walk around it and you will come across to the pool area. We are now entering the lap pool over here, where, like I said, it is a lap pool, and it's a pretty good, decent sized lap pool. They even have some little private cabanas that you can rent. If you are with a group, they have TVs, water, refreshment, chairs, towels, the whole 9 yards. Plus, shade and a ceiling fan. However, if the cabana is not an option for you, that's okay. There are plenty of chairs at this lap pool. Plenty. Behind me in the grass is actually 2 hammocks. I'm assuming we have the same on the other side to make it even. But yeah, and you do not have to rent these. Someone actually left their towel right there. They are in a little sand pit, and you can lay on them and chill out. And behind all of us, again, is the Dolphin. Looks really massive from this angle. While I'm still at the pool area, I'm going to go check out the fitness center. And if there's no one in there, I'll get a quick video of that as well. There are a few machines in here, quite a bit actually in this small room. There happens to be some Smith machines. There also is some treadmills, some bicycles, as well as a little free weight section that has a kind of like a pull-up bar system that you can take advantage of over here. And hey, it's 2026. We should all be healthy and eating better at theme parks, because that theme park food is full of sugar. So once you actually leave the fitness center and you come out here, take a left, there is an open bar for your pool. This is the Swan pool, but there's an open bar over here, as well as a pool table and a ping pong table. We do have a hot tub over here behind the pool bar, and it's fairly big. It's a pretty decent size for a hot tub. Over here by the hot tub, I should also mention, if you're coming with kids, is a playground. So, kids have a great energy, and, they're always wired when they come back from the park, so just let them go crazy on the jungle gym while you're chilling in the hot tub. Oh, before I head over to the causeway, take a look at this that's in the lake between the Dolphin and the Swan. We actually have some Swan paddle boats over there. I assume you rent those. I don't know if they're free. If I had to guess, they are not free. I'll see what I can find out later. But that's pretty cool that they're Swans. I mean, I'm not going to be renting one, but if you are here and you've got time to kill, by all means, please go rent one. You can paddle around this nice little lake. And coming back over here to the causeway between the Swan and Dolphin, I have the Swan on my right and the Dolphin on my left. And that long straight shot takes you up to the conference center areas of the Dolphin, but you can also get to your room, other restaurants and bars over there. That is something that is worth mentioning for the Swan and for the Dolphin, is they are both essentially your conference convention center hotels. A lot of these hotels or a lot of the space in this hotel is just conference rooms, huge halls, and things of that nature for when companies come and rent out the convention space. Well, that is going to wrap up my check-in for today. I will come back to you later when I check out and give you a quick synopsis and a quick review of what I think about the Swan. everyone, that's going to wrap up my stay here at the Walt Disney World Swan. I know it was cut short, and I'm sorry if I missed any content that you guys were expecting. And also, excuse my hair, the wind is blowing pretty hard over here. But, you know, coming into the Swan, if you are expecting it to be something on the level, say, as like your other known Disney resorts where there's a lot of Disney in it, you're not going to get that here. This is your Marriott Conference Center. Like, so come into this resort, whether it be the Swan Dolphin or possibly the Swan Reserve, knowing beforehand that this is more of a convention center area. And who knows, there might be a convention going on when you come visit here. I know Run Disney likes to host here. I know that other companies across the country will come and use this as more of an expo conference center. However, that being said, it was a very clean, very pretty resort. I actually really enjoyed it. The proximity to Epcot, and I went last night and I didn't even think about it, but like I could have sat on my balcony and watched the fireworks up there, but instead I went to Epcot, which, you know, if you have the ability to go to Epcot, go to Epcot. And the proximity to that park, as well as the boardwalk and yacht club, there's plenty of things to do, really. And but, you know, if you're looking on the aspect of like bringing your kids to a well-themed Disney resort, this is not it, but that doesn't make it a bad resort. I would 100% stay here again. Who knows, I might come back and do the Dolphin and do the Swan Reserve eventually. I recommend it. Again, it is very non-Disney but Disney. So if you're just looking for more of a chill environment, a chill hotel, come over here. You've got good walking areas. You can walk around the boardwalk and come back. You can walk around the yacht club and come back. Try out their restaurants. Unfortunately, I did not try any of the restaurants here at the Swan because I was only here for a very brief amount of time. But I would love to come back and try them again. So who knows, maybe I will. Maybe I'll do a little restaurant review soon. But again, I would stay here. I recommend staying here. It's nothing fancy, it's nothing special, but it is a good hotel. And with that, I will bid you adieu and say thank you for watching, thank you for following along, and I will see you in the next video.